Hi, I'm Andy Glass with WorkshopAddict.com. Today we're going to take a look at Makita's new 18-volt LXT lithium-ion subcompact brushless two-piece combo kit, model number CX200RB. Now this comes with a drill driver, an impact driver, two amp-hour batteries, a battery charger, and then it all comes in a soft carrying case. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the specs of all the items that are included. We're going to go through my impressions and then we'll discuss who's going to buy it. Let's go ahead and cover the drill driver specs. It comes in very light at 2.8 pounds with the battery, and it's very small at 6 3/8 inches long. This drill driver has a 2-speed transmission. The switch is located on the top of the drill. The first setting is 0 to 500 RPMs, and the second setting is 0 to 1700 RPMs. This unit has max torque of 350, and it has 20 clutch settings plus a drill setting, so you're able to dial in the clutch setting if you're driving some fasteners. This unit has rubber overmold pretty much on the majority of the grip as well as the top of the unit to help protect not only the drill but also your workspace. And it has a reversible belt clip that can go either on the left or right hand side, which is really nice for left-handers, including myself. This unit has an LED light for low light situations, and it also has a 1/2 inch chuck. Now I was expecting this drill to come in at a 3/8 inch chuck, and I was very surprised with the 1/2 inch chuck, and I'm certainly glad they did that. We'll go ahead and move on to the impact driver specs. This is even lighter, coming in at 2.6 pounds with the battery, and even smaller, coming in at 5 5/16 inches long. It has 2 speed modes, fast and slow, with a speed of 0 to 1300 RPMs on the slow setting and 0 to 1600 impacts per minute on the slow setting. On the high setting, it's 0 to 3000 RPMs. And on the low setting, it's 0 to 3900 impacts per minute. There's also an additional setting, which is A mode or assist mode, and this helps prevent screw cam out or cross threading. So when you're driving metal fasteners, sometimes if you start the bit or the drill or unit too fast, your screw can walk on you. Well, the A mode or assist mode will start the impact driver at a slower RPM, and once the computer inside registers enough torque, it will kick up the RPMs, preventing that cross-threading or screw cam out. Now, just like the drill driver, it does have the 2 amp-hour battery that comes with it, reversible belt loop or belt clip on the left and right hand side. Again, really nice for left-handers like myself. It does have an LED light for low light situation. It has a 1/4 inch hex collet with quick change. Now this you do have to pull out to insert the bit, which is not a big deal, but does take a little bit of time compared to the other models where you just have to slip it in. The switch is your standard switch, forward and reverse, with the middle being a lockout for the trigger. So if you again throw it in your tool bag or in a cabinet, it's not going to accidentally turn on the unit and damage the bit inside or the contents around there. It also has 1240 inch-pounds of torque, so it has plenty of power in this small, nice lightweight package. Both the drill driver and the impact driver are brushless, which means they're going to have increased performance and runtime. And these units have extreme protection technology, or XPT, which is going to increase the protection from dust and water resistant. The 2 amp-hour batteries again have a charge level on the back, which is handy so you can monitor the level of your batteries in the field. The battery charger is a standard battery charger with a little bit of upgrades. It's got a built-in chip, so it monitors the charging process to optimize battery life by controlling the current, voltage, and the temperature. The battery charger does have a built-in fan to cool the battery and the charger for faster and more efficient charging. Let's talk a little bit about what Makita's thought process is with coming out with these subcompact units and my first impressions. Makita came out with these units and created a new category for the customer that already owns their 18-volt lineup, but they're interested in a 12-volt lineup for the size and weight and just nice compact size. But they don't want to add another battery platform to their lineup. If you're a woodworker or a contractor, someone that's always on the job site, it's a hassle to not only monitor the battery platforms that you already have, but when you're looking at getting into other tools, you always have to look at the batteries that those units take, as well as what kind of chargers you got to get, etc. So Makita came out with these two units. Basically, they're 12 volt size and weight, but they're powered by Makita's 18 volt battery pack. So now someone can have the convenience of the size and weight of a 12 volt unit, but is still powered by the same 18 volt battery pack that they're invested in. Now, I've had these units for about 2.5 weeks in my shop, and they tend to be my ones I grab all the time. They're extremely light and small, but they do not sacrifice performance for what I do here in the woodworking shop. Now, to touch base on my impressions of the drill driver, pretty standard here, super small, super lightweight. I did notice that the clutch was a little bit tough to get at. You kind of have to put your hand on top and then rotate it, where on a full-size drill the clutch is kind of a little bit forward, so you're able to put it on, put your hand around it just like you do on the chuck itself. Everything else on here is pretty standard. I really like that they have a reversible belt clip. Myself being left-handed, sometimes you get those tool platforms that don't do that, and it is kind of a pain because I am one to tend to clip the units on my belt when I'm doing something, and I'm stuck here in a woodworking shop. Imagine someone that's on the job site as well. So my impressions on the impact driver, again, this thing's small, lightweight, but it has a ton of performance with the 18 volt battery platform from Makita. The quick chuck is fine, trigger's fine, LED is very bright. I'm in a woodworking shop, so I really don't utilize the LED light to the fullest extent like someone on the go that's working in those low light situations. Let's talk a little bit about the speed settings. It has a high, slow, and then that A or assist mode. Now in my workshop, I'm going to probably use this unit in 100%, probably 90% of the time in high. Some of those smaller, more delicate fasteners, I may put it in the slower mode, and then the assist mode or A mode is going to be very rarely used, as I don't use a lot of metal in driving fasteners and things like that. But I can see that someone that does that kind of work a lot, that A mode or assist mode is going to be very handy. Again, this has the LED light and the reversible belt clip, and these two units are just solid performers, and they come in at such a lightweight unit. Let me know below what you guys think. Again, if you guys have a Makita 18 volt battery platform and you're looking for a little bit lighter, smaller tool, I tell you what, Makita just came out with them. Let me know below if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I'd be happy to provide some feedback. I strongly encourage you to follow us on social media as we do tool review updates, project updates, and exclusive social media giveaways. I'm Andy Glass with Workshop Addict. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.